I was just thinking the other day, all the things that, all the really big messed up stuff going on in the world today that I guess media, press, things like that just aren't talking about. Um, you know, like life-changing, huge, considerably messed up stuff, and kind of wanted to go through it real quick. First of all, you got Nibiru, which, whether you call it Planet X or I guess Planet Enoch or what have you, um, Nibiru is apparently in our solar system, headed this way, and it doesn't matter if you believe in the Bible or not. If you believe that the last major catastrophe was the Great Flood or the last ice age, this planet Nibiru is what caused it, and apparently we're going to start seeing it in the sky, according to some scientists. Yeah, maybe the end of November. It's going to be seen with the naked eye. You know, minor detail. We're all going to fry. And then, of course, there's this war with Russia that we're desperately trying to provoke, and I think that has more to do with the globalist agenda than us. But Russians really, according to the news, aren't capable of actually doing anything right, and it doesn't matter what they do. They're getting demonized and criticized, and now they're planning for a nuclear war, and so are we. And that's another huge cataclysmic problem that very few people are actually talking about. Then there's the financial collapse, which I think kind of goes along with the upcoming nuclear war with Russia, because if we do go to war with Russia, that'll help our economy, and maybe the financial collapse won't take place. Although they keep propping up bubbles on top of bubbles, and basically, in case you're wondering what a bubble is, a financial bubble in terms of the stock market is simply it's a financial asset group, okay, made into a product, basically like putting similar financial assets into the same group and making them something of a product. Is my take on what a financial bubble is. But anyway, just before the stock market crash of '08, a couple months before the crash, the stock market was actually really high and doing great. Before the dot-com bubble burst. It also did the same thing before the housing crisis. A couple months before the housing crisis happened, stock market was really high, just kind of artificially propped up. And right now the stock market is pretty high. So, if we're going by trends, one would logically assume that there's going to be a burst very, very soon. That's kind of bad. And you have another, I guess, catastrophe and worrisome goings on is the, I guess, fears of martial law, and the, I guess, all these places all over the country that they're building under the guise of some sort of disaster relief. You know, and I'm wondering what that disaster is, like FEMA camps and stuff like that. I'm thinking they're either preparing for the aftermath of a war with Russia, or they might be preparing for the aftermath of Nibiru or Planet Enoch. You see that spider? How cool is that? I almost walked into that. Anyway, that's kind of troublesome. Also, they kind of want people to relinquish their firearms, which I don't think will ever happen, but I mean, I think that might be more to, I don't know, they demonize, you know, registered firearm owners, and they seem to ignore the criminals. That's kind of another big one. That's kind of hitting the fan right now. So I don't know, we got all this stuff, all this big stuff, and I probably missed one. And that's okay, because the whole point is there's a lot going on. A lot of really big stuff. The news isn't really covering anything. All the news cares about is, you know, Donald Trump saying something stupid 30 years ago. You know, I mean, let's just, I don't even want to get into politics, because that whole, it's just a mess. But I digress. What I think is going to happen, personally, is there isn't going to be an election, because Donald Trump isn't electable. They hate him, and I say that that because the globalists kind of chose George Bush to go up against Hillary Clinton, which is a joke, because they've been family friends for years, and voting for one is the same as voting for the other. It's optimism at best to say that there's actually a difference between the political parties, but I digress. I don't think there's going to be an election. I think there's going to be a call for martial law, whether it be because of a disaster or because we start a nuclear war with Russia. And you know, I don't know. I mean, there are so many things going on right now that are like really, really big and really bad. And there's like nothing is being reported. I have to get my news from the little guys on YouTube. And who knows when they're going to take them off the air, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know. Then there's the Sasquatch theories and theories of other races and aliens. I don't even want to get into that, but I have my own opinions. But I digress. Let me know what you think. Let me know which calamity is probably going to get us first, if any at all. You know? Or maybe you have a really optimistic outlook on the future. Feel free to share that. Because optimism is awesome. And heaven knows, we need a little bit more of that in the world today. So, let me know what you think. Leave your questions, comments, misgivings, salutations, whatever you got. Leave them below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.